Hey everybody, just got a package. If y'all have seen the, I don't remember what I titled it, but basically the deals that can be found in Innistrad Remastered. This one, I looked real quick. This package, I've got 3 totals. This is one of 3, but 2 more still in the mail somewhere. This one, I looked, not one of these is over $1, so I think I paid like $9. I think it was $9.67, including tax. And these are a bunch of what I consider to be good budget commander cards. So, just thought I'd just throw this together real quick and just blast it out so folks can see it. Yep. We're just going to do the thing with the thing, and then the other thing, and then stick that there. Hey, get off me. And take this one here. And I know some of these have been reprinted a million times, right? But, you know, there's it's nice to get some value, but it's also nice just to get some good cards. So let's see if let's see what this thing looks like. So I wonder if it's in order. If it's in order, it'll make it workable. Might be. So I'm just gonna, if it is, I'm gonna go through what I paid for each of these fellers. And what I do is I go through and like it's like 15 cents with $127 shipping. Or if you yeah, it's not in order. That's too bad. Or maybe it is. I don't know. If you get $5 worth of cards, free shipping. So I'm like, duh, free shipping. Let's go find a bunch of cards. So, Altered Ego. Spell can't be countered. You may have this creature enter as a copy of another creature, except it enters with X 1/1 counters on it, additional. That was 15 cents. I know, it's not a big deal, but Angel Fire Ignition. 2/1 counters on target creature. It gains Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until end of turn, and there's a flashback. 20 cents. Bedlam Reveler, for those who don't know, Prowess. 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. When the creature enters, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. It's pretty good in a burn deck. Probably not commander as much, but you know, it's pretty good. 15 cents. Oh, I lied. This was $1. Scoozy. Rune of the Fading Light. When you cast a spell, you may return target angel or human creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Flying Vigilance. So, and it links with another one. Hey, look, I think this one might be the next. I don't know. I don't even know. But again, building your collection. These are all decent cards at, you know, less than $1 a piece. Garruk Relentless. Garruk Relentless is 45 cents. When he has 2 or fewer loyalty counters on him, transform him. So he comes in, he does 3 damage to a target creature. The creature deals damage equal to its power to him, which, boink, right? So your others make a green wolf, but when he flips, then you get to create a 1/1 black wolf creature token with Death Touch. Sacrifice creature. If you do, search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. That's awesome for -1. Are you kidding? Creatures you control gain trample and get XX until under turn. X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. This is silly. Is this green black? No, just green. So super splashable. 45 cents. Ghoul Tree retro frame. 15 cents. It's, you know, it's a zombie. And there's a lot of good zombie stuff in there. So 1 less to catch for each creature card in your graveyard. 8 for a 10/10 is already pretty decent. But late game, bleh, it's going to cost you 1. Giza and Geralf. When it enters, mill 4 cards. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a zombie creature spell from your graveyard. That's really good. That's a nice cheap, you know, build a commander deck out of that. What did they cost us? 15 cents. Because again, you know, we're not talking about these decks you're going to go to a F&M or something. We're just hanging around playing kitchen table, just having fun. Retro Gravecrawler was 95 cents. Can't block, may cast a card from your graveyard as long as you control a zombie. That's pretty crazy. It's a great sack outlet. Doink. Just there's so much good stuff you can do with it. And it's got the retro frame. It's got the little graveyard up here. And it's got that bubbly kind of muck thing going on. Love it. 95 cents. Handwire Battlements. It's a land you can tap for colorless. Target creature gains haste until end of turn. Tap red with this. Or 5, if you both own and control this land and a creature named Handwire Garrison, exile them, then meld them into the Writhing Township. I think I got the other piece coming. But either way, this was 65 cents. Huntmaster of the Fells retro frame. That is so cool. I didn't even know Chris Ron was doing art back then. Huntmaster of the Fells was 20 cents. Whenever creature enters or transforms, 2/2 wolf, and you gain 2 life. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform the creature into trample 4/4. Whenever this creature transforms into Ravage of the Fells, it deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker, 2 damage up to 1 target creature that player or that planeswalker controller controls. Beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells, send them back over. So you can just keep flipping it. In standard, it was fantastic. Liesa, Forgotten Archangel. It's Orzhov. When flying and lifelink for 4, so 4/5, it's already good. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. That's great. Boink. 15 cents? Yeah, 15 cents. Mausoleum Wanderer, never had one. I figured, what the heck? 15 cents. Whenever another spirit you control enters, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Sacrifice the creature, counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller pays X, where X is the creature's power. That's pretty good. Little control-y stuff. Mirror-Wing Dragon. I didn't know anything about this. It's 41 cents, but I like 4/5 for 5 flying, which is decent. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell that targets only this creature, so that could be you, that player copies the spell for each other creature they control that the spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those creatures. You could pump this thing and just do, like, I don't even know, there's so much other stuff you could do with it too. So 45 cents, sure. Odric Lunarch Marshal, 19 cents. Beginning of each combat, creatures you control gain first strike until end of turn. If a creature you control has first strike, the same is true for flying, death touch, double strike, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, skulk, trample, and vigilance. That's super awesome. It gets out of hand pretty quick, I must say so myself. And again, this whole thing, $9.67. So I recognize Magic is expensive, but sometimes you can just build yourself some fun, especially Commander. If you got a group that understands that, we're just playing for fun, we don't have a bunch of money. Can we just have fun? Would that be too much? Collector Brutality was 24 cents. It's 2 to pay to cast. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an instant or sorcery card from it. The player discards the card. Target creature gets -2/-2. Target opponent loses 2 life, gain 2 life. So escalate, discard a card. Pay the cost for each mode chosen beyond the first. If you're trying to fill your graveyard, I think everybody knows this, and I'm over here and you can't even see the thing because I'm over here. Anyway, if you're trying to fill your graveyard, holy smokes. Love it. Collective Defiance was only 18 cents. Escalate, you can pay 1 after the first choice. So for 3, target player discards all the cards in their hand, then draws that many cards. So it's a pseudo Wheel of Fortune. Collective Defiance deals 4 damage to target creature or 3 to target opponent or planeswalker. So you can pay 1 extra. So for 5, you can do all 3. but target player discards all the cards in their hand, then draws that many cards. There's so many things you can do with that, like if somebody gets damaged for drawing, or if your creatures get pumped for drawing, all kinds of stuff. Distended Mind Bender, 15 cents. It has an emerge of 7. Cast a spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the emerge cost. When you cast a spell, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose from it a non-land card with mana value 3 or less, and a card with value mana 4 or greater. And it's still a 5/5. Decent. Speaking of decent, Docent of Perfection, which is also 15 cents. For 5, you get a 5/4 flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue human wizard creature token. Then, if you control 3 or more wizards, transform this creature. Is he better on the other side? Let's see. Flying. Wizards you control get +2/+1 and have flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue. Yeah, that's pretty good. So that could be, you put that in a wizard deck or whatever. You get some fun with that. So, oh look, we're not done yet. $9.67, gang. Restoration Angel. I think most people know Restoration Angel. Flash, flying. When this creature enters, you may exile target non-angel creature control, then return the card to the battlefield under your control. Protects your creature, or if you just want an ETB to go off. Spell Queller. For 3. Oh, I didn't tell you, Restoration Angel is probably a nickel. Sorry, 3 nickels, 15 cents. Spell, yeah, I think everything else is on the second page. Spell Queller, 15 cents. Flash, flying. When this creature enters, exile target spell with mana value 4 or less. When this creature leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner may cast that card without paying its mana cost. So in a Spirit deck, which is where this was huge right away when it came out, that's pretty sweet. This card is awesome. Thing in the Ice, 48 cents. Defender. Creature enters with 4 ice counters on it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, remove an ice counter from the creature. Then if it has no ice counters on it, transform it. And when it flips, woo! Return all non-horror creatures to their owner's hands. Whoa. That's crazy. And there's ways for that to be silly, too. Torrens. 15 cents. Torrens, Fist of the Angels, Human Cleric. Trading. Whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green and white human soldier creature token with training. So it could totally boom, 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 boom. Vanquish the Horde. 74 cents. That was on the pricier side of this set. 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Destroy all creatures. That can easily do it in Commander. That's a 2-cost kill spell. Voice of the Blessed. 50 cents. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on the creature. As long as this creature has 4 or more 1/1 on it, it has flying and vigilance. As long as the creature has 10 or more on it, it has indestructible. Plenty of silly ways to make this thing go crazy. Valdarin Bloodcaster, which is not much, 15, flying. When this creature or another non-token creature you control dies, create a blood token. It's an artifact. For 1, tap, discard a card, sacrifice this token, draw a card. Whenever you create a blood token, if you control 5 or more blood tokens, transform this creature. Now, I have a 2 Black Fridays ago on Amazon, they were doing a dump. And I think for $22, I bought a Vampire Commander deck from Innistrad, what was it? Crimson Hunt, I think. Or not Crimson Hunt, Crimson Vow. And I said, what the heck, I'm going to upgrade anyway. 15 cents, let's just grab one, just because. And then on the other side, when you do flip it, flying, at the beginning of your combat in your turn, up to 1 target blood token you control becomes a 2/2 black bat creature with flying and haste, in addition to its other types. Wow. All that for 2. That's pretty decent. I mean, it's going to take a little while to get there, but... Wedding Announcement. I don't have a copy. Well, I do now, but Wedding announcement was 32 cents. At the beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on the enchantment. If you attacked with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Then, if this enchantment has 3 or more invitation counters on it, transform it. And I think it's just plus plus. Yeah, +1/+1 to tokens. Pretty good. This one used to be a big deal. Now I got this for 60 cents. Of course, retro border, right? And it is Westfield Abbey. So tap it for 1, pay 5 and tap, pay a life, create a 1/1 white and black human cleric creature token. That was hard. Or pay the 5 tap, sack 5 creatures, transform the land, then untap it. Flying, lifelink, indestructible, haste, 9/7. A little bit of a ding there, but whatever. We're going to have it in a sleeve. There's so many ways this is good. And for that amount of money, super good. And the last one from this lot, again, all these for under $10. Zealous Conscripts. So it's 3/3 haste. When the creature enters, gain control of target permanent until end of turn. Untap the permanent and gains haste until end of turn. So ideally, you've got some kind of sack outlet. Grab the big dude, smack him with it, smack somebody with it, whatever, but then sack it so they don't get it back. This is pretty cool. And this is one that you can Restoration Angel it, or Conjurer's Closet, or whatever. You know, if you're doing, I mean, it's going to be hard with Conjurer's Closet because this is end of turn with the closet, but still, if you're doing the sack outlet, start grabbing their stuff, boink, take it, sack it. And, you know, it's pretty cool. Good way to and again, it's not creature, so it's target permanent. There's so many things you can deal with that card. And that was 15 cents. So I'm super happy with what I've gotten. And I've still got 2 packages coming, but I encourage everybody to go just take a peek. If you're looking for budget commander decks, start there. Just grab a bunch of these cards off this before they start bumping back up, or maybe they won't. I don't know, but at the price, they're excellent grabs. So, comment down below if anybody has jumped on these and done a similar thing or anything like it, and just, maybe even if you threw together some great decks, throw your deck list in here somewhere, or just the ideas, so everybody can get the more heads together coming together with ideas, the better we'll all be. So. Yeah, so thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. There should be another couple. Hopefully they come together. I can do them together on one. That'll save you guys from having to watch a few extras. But either way, thanks for coming. We'll see you again soon. Bye.